In April 1989, a 28-year-old white female jogger was raped, beaten, and left for dead in Central Park. The NYPD quickly accused 5 teenagers who were in the park that night. 4 were black, 1 was Hispanic. Suspect Yusuf Salam was 15 at the time.
The narrative that they sold the public was completely false.
It was a case built on false confessions, but the story of interracial gang rape gripped a city whose crime rate had soared.
They wanted to solve this case so quickly that they felt like the story of the 5 sounded much better than there being 1 person.
Suspect Raymond Santana was 14.
Help us understand why you confessed.
We were 14, 15, 16-year-olds who never been involved with the law, who never had a criminal record, who were very naive. And then you add in no food, no drink, no water, no sleep. And then you throw in the number 1 ingredient is pressure.
But their statements were inconsistent. There were no witnesses and no DNA evidence against the 5. The jogger had no memory of the attack. Still, 2 trial juries convicted them all. Salam, Santana, and 2 other juveniles served 7 years. A 5th defendant served 13.
There wasn't enough skepticism. People weren't asking the right questions.
Sarah Burns produced and directed a new film called The Central Park 5. She had help from her father, renowned documentarian Ken Burns, and her filmmaker husband, David McMahon.
This is about these 5 men who were children and who were completely dehumanized. They had no voice. They were treated as animals.
In 2002, after 13 years, an incarcerated serial rapist and murderer came forward with a true confession in the jogger attack, corroborated by DNA evidence. Courts agreed to throw out the convictions of the Central Park 5.
Our records have been wiped clean, but the indelible scar of going to prison is still there.
They were once registered sexual predators who couldn't get a job. Now 38, Salam and Santana both work for hospitals and are fathers.
I don't know, what will be in my future. Got to put 1 step forward and move on.
A lawsuit against the police and prosecutors behind their wrongful convictions is pending, but they say no amount of money could give them back the years they lost. Michelle Miller, CBS News, New York.